building host table. So this provides the name resolution only on the router on which it is built. How do you build? From the global configuration mode, you enter the command IP host and then the name of the host and then the IP address. You can enter many such names to the IP addresses. That's a host table. IP host switch and then the IP address examples here. And if you check the show hosts, it will give you the list of all the hosts that you have configured and the corresponding IP addresses, host names and then the corresponding IP addresses. And the default port number, if you don't mention it or in the command, the default port number will be 23. So the actual command is IP host name of the host and then the TCP port number and then the IP address. Here you haven't mentioned any port number, so by default it takes 23. TCP port 23 means you can telnet to these devices. To telnet to router B, you can just give telnet router B instead of giving telnet and then the IP address of that router B. So from that router, if you just give router B, it will directly connect to the router B, and similarly you can connect to the other host called switch or here directly. So DNS is used to resolve the names. When you have many devices on your network, DNS will help you to resolve the names. So to make this DNS work, you have to issue these three commands. One is IP domain look. Turned on, this command is enabled by default. So if it is turned down, you have to enable it using IP domain lookup. Similarly, IP name server. This command will set the IP address of the DNS server. You can set up to 6. Each server can have up to 6 IP addresses. Similarly, IP domain name. So this will append the domain name to the host name. Example, rediff.com. So rediff.com is the domain name that's been appended to the host name here.